Hey, it is Nick from Pictor, and I'm really excited to show you our new AI video tool today. So let me walk you through it and how to set it up. For starters, let's go into events. Let's create a new event, which is called this AI video. And when we were building this, it was important to us that any pre-existing AI prompt that you've made before or from our library still would work. So I'll show you how to do that with a pre-existing prompt. Let's go 1-to-1. So one thing I do want to note is that currently AI video is available in 1-to-1 format, 16:9 and 9:16. So cinema, vertical video, and squares. We'll do a square now. So I'm going to move me out of the way. We add a capture, similar to how we would turn that into an AI image. We'll now select AI video. As I mentioned earlier, you'll have access to all of the same prompts as before. So let's just do baseball. And you'll see in this that if we go back to the capture here, that the prompt itself now has a video area. So any pre-existing prompt that didn't have video built into it is going to get the slow camera movement. Just gives a really nice, beautiful, slow cinematic camera movement, right? And you can alter this. Just like any prompt, it's going to not necessarily give you the exact results you want the first time you use it, so you're going to have to experiment with it. So for now, let's go ahead and just do this simple one. I'm going to keep the original me small. I'm going to make the AI output. Let's position that at 8 and at 0, 0. And we can then go to our layers. I want to put our capture above our AI video. And for now, let's just pop me down in the bottom left here. You'll note that our AI output is 5 seconds. Our capture video is 8 seconds. And currently the timeline is 8 seconds. So I'm going to make the entire timeline 5 seconds to match the AI video. And let's call this baseball. We'll save that. One thing I always like to do when I'm going through this is I turn off the AI preview. The one thing that we've done now that you can try any feature in any plan, we have these feature flags to let you know that you're using something that is pro or premium. Even if you have the license, you're going to have to accept this. And the reason we're doing that is we don't want you to be surprised if you get to an event and are asked to upgrade your license, etc. This way, you always know what features you're using and which licenses you have access to. Because unlike a lot of the other software, we're going to allow you to buy a basic license, a pro license, and premium license, or any combination of those, right? So if you have a bunch of events that don't need premium licenses, you shouldn't have to pay for premium licenses. So let's go into accept here. Let's go to save this, pop over here, and in the simulator, we can do this. And so this is really nice because we don't need to pull out the iPad. We can test it right here. I'm going to go ahead and take a photo, answer my questions. For this particular prompt, I can choose my favorite color. Let's go orange. Let's go to next, and we're done back to the top. So if we go back over here to our sessions, you'll see that we have hit the session counter, and now we'll wait for it to render. The renders have been taking between 1 and 2 minutes apiece. And so that's from the time it hits the cloud to the time it's back on the end user's device. For our still photos, still AI renders, rather, I should say, we're looking at about 37 seconds on average. But for the AI videos, we're 1 to 2 minutes at the moment. And that's going to get faster and faster as we on this test. There we go. So the AI has come back. Now it's in the stitching server. So AI video has processed in 59 seconds. And after that, the stitching server should be pretty fast. Yep, there it is. So let's pop over and see our output. Zoom in a bit. And here I am taking a swing. So here's the original photo down here. Here's our AI output video. So once again, we can pop into that and change the video request and test it again and see what happens. But I want to show you something even cooler. So what I want you to do is imagine a world in which you're watching the Super Bowl, right? There's a really cool commercial on it. You scan the QR code at the end of the commercial, you take a selfie, and a minute later you get back that commercial with you as the star. So what I mean by that is you can start assembling scenes. So you could have AI output 1, AI output 2, AI output 3, and then other things that time together. So like a bumper, bottom thirds, all of these things. So let's go and build a experience that's slightly more complicated than this. I'm gonna close these windows. Let's go back here, go back into our flow. Let's add another template. Let's use this. Let's create this. Let's go back to 1:1. As I mentioned before, AI video currently available in 1:1 ratio, 16:9 ratio, and 9:16. So we're doing another 1:1. Let us do a capture. Let's go ahead and add an AI video. And now let's set the scene with a behind the scenes shot. Hide this capture. And we'll position this so it is 1080 by 1080, 000. I love doing it with the math. I'm also going to make this 10 seconds because I know that I want to do 2 clips. Resize this. Get myself out of the way. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and add another capture. And I am going to go this. I'm going to add another AI effect, video. Let's select a prompt and let's go for the money shot here. Move me out of the way. Let's hit position. And once again, this is going to be 1080 by 1080. And for those of you who have used iMovie, this is a paradigm that should make a lot of sense for y'all. So I'm going to simply now move this item to be next to this. So we have capture 1 AI output, capture 2. I'm going to move this one down here because we're not going to see it. I've hidden them both. And now we're going to take a video, 2 images, then we're going to stitch them together to make one video. Before we do that, I'm going to do one other thing. Let's call this AI video 2. I'm going to go into our videos and I want to show you how we can use some really cool overlay options to do some pretty neat things. I'm going to go here, look at my video assets. I have this video rather. I'm going to pop that here. And as I scroll through this, there's a part where it's bright white. So it's like right at the thirds. Okay. So I want that actually to be at the top here, right around here. Let's see. Perfect. So what I'm going to do here is as this pops through, not great. We want this 1/3 spot to pop over so that the white is over this new layer. And the reason we're doing that, you'll see, is that I'm going to now take this, I'm going to add a blend effect to this. Let's make this screen. So these work just like the would in Photoshop. So anything that is lighter will be seen, anything that's darker. So here where that is black, you can't see it. So let's go back here. Let's move me again so I can get to this. And I normally would say never, ever swoosh a video, but this is just for us a texture over the top. Cool. Let's do one more because I want to add another effect to this. So I'm going to go ahead and choose my video again. I'm going to add a video and I have this strobe light here. So I want to give this a little bit of a paparazzi feel. And I want that to happen after that white light hits. So I'm going to go ahead and position this again. It's going to be 1080 by 1080. And I want that at 0, 0. Once again, never swoosh, but in this case, it's okay, in my opinion. And let's see. And we're going to go ahead and change the opacity on this as well with a blend mode. And similarly, I'm going to do blend and I'm going to do screen. So as soon as I hit screen, you're going to see the black disappear and these little white bright spots are going to stick around. Okay. Let's save that. And now one thing that's really cool is the way we've set up our servers so that we can handle multiple people doing multiple events. That means we can also take both of your AI video renders and render them at the exact same time and stitch them together. So that way instead of having 2 minutes of processing time, you still have the same 37 to 1.5 minutes, and then we stitch. So it's not 2x, they're all happening in parallel. Save that. Pop over here to our simulator. We hit that AI video. Let's do it. So this is going to be the first video. Let's do the second. You're going to upload, and then let's head back over to the render zone. So once again, we're looking at about a minute is the expectation here. Okay, let's come in and check out those sessions. So let's pop back in and let's view it. And so what we have here now is the first AI video. Now we have the overlay. And here's the second AI video. So the idea here is now to start telling a story by taking the first render and immediately cutting to the second render. So you could have A-roll and B-roll here, meaning you can put other pre-taken footage before pre-created footage as well. So that is our new AI feature. We hope you love it, and we can't wait to see what you create. Thanks so much.